Hey everyone, it's 40k time today. Now, in today's game we've got Firstborn Space Marines versus Primaris Space Marines. The Firstborn Marines of the Dark Hunters have been trapped in the Imperium Nihilists since the Great Rift, and this is their first encounter with a Primaris Marine. And it has not gone how the Primaris Marines intended. The Firstborn see the Primaris as worshippers of chaos. Yo, we're back. Now then.
Yeah, a bit of a change today, isn't it? Using all your armies.
We're using both my armies, but the serious question is, are you a proper old school 40k fan and do you prefer Firstborn?
I do have a lot of Firstborn, I do like them. I do have my heresy armies that I'm building so I can use them both.
Yes.
So that's why you're using the Firstborn, is it?
But deep down, do you want the Firstborn to win?
Yeah, probably.
Would anybody like to watch or see us play Heresy? Because you've got how many Heresy armies?
What are you painting at the moment? 2.
Yeah.
Another 2.
And
one getting built, one getting painted.
And I've painted 4, Andy. I've painted Lehman Russ and Ferrus Manus.
And you have Conrad Kersey.
I've got Conrad Kersey as well, the Night Haunter as well. So if anyone would like to see me try out Heresy, just put in the comments and I'll see if I can rig up one of those, a game of that on the channel. But today you're commanding my Aurora Legion Primaris.
Yeah. So I'm doing something different from what you do with them.
Yeah, so you're taking a slightly different attachment as well that we haven't had on the channel yet.
So I'm trying to be more sneaky and moving.
Sneaky boys, but you've still got some big tanks.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to just use my Firstborn army. I've got my army of Dark Hunters, which I've had for donkey's years. So I want to use them. So I thought, right, let's cook up a narrative. Dark Hunters are stuck Imperium Nihilists, never even seen Primaris Marines before. So they're having none of their gene heresy going on, so they're going to scrap it out instead. So we'll get into showing off both our lists and wish the Firstborn a lot of luck, because they're going to need it here. Right then, this is my Firstborn Space Marine army. These are my Dark Hunters. Now, the story behind the army is in one of the older Space Marine codexes, where they put in all of the alternative colour schemes and chapters out there. There was this chapter in the dark blue with the double-headed axe symbol as the chapter symbol, and I thought, that's cool. I want to do something different, I'll go for these. There was very, very little lore written about them at the time, but slowly as the editions went on, they started adding a little bit more each time to the Dark Hunters. So they are of the gene lineage of the White Scars. So, but I don't necessarily play them as if they're like, recoloured White Scars or anything like that. And then they're supposed to basically be very, very low on equipment, which I thought fit the idea of them never even coming across Primaris and not accepting their resupplies. And the chapter itself is basically tasked with hunting down a Chaos Space Marine warband called the Punishers, which are white, bone-armoured Chaos Space Marines who've got like skeleton bones, like spray painted onto their armour, which I actually also collect. Because of that, I then did the Punishers as a Chaos Space Marine army. So, but that's all the older models, the like Firstborn Chaos Space Marines, if you like, which models slowly got like sort of consumed into the Iron Warriors. Still got a few of them left though. But yeah, that's the where the army come from, and I just wanted to use them on the channel. They've obviously got the smaller bases. You'll just have to get over it. I'm sorry. I will rebase the army as I go on. I almost sold it at one point, but I thought, more armies for the channel. Some people really like Firstborn Marines. I do, and I've got a Firstborn army. So let's see how they get on against the Primaris, and now I'll go over the army rules and things like that. So I've got my Oath of Moment. It's your standard Space Marine army, so it means I get the new upgraded Oath of Moment. I've got my bolt rifles marker there for it. And then detachment-wise, because the army doesn't really lean massively, it's Firstborn, it's got a little bit of everything. I'm just going Gladius. So I get to pick the 3 doctrines, Devastator, Tactical, and Assault, give myself the different benefits. And now I'll go over the characters and enhancements and units. My warlord is Captain Druss of the 5th Company. He hasn't got any enhancements, but he's got his standard captain rules of reducing the CP cost once per battle round, and he's got his finest hour where you can get extra attacks and devastating wounds for a turn. He's armed with a relic weapon, a double-headed battle axe, which is the chapter symbol, and he's got his storm shield. And he's going to be leading, well, he won't be leading 10, but he's joining a tactical squad, going in a rhino. But all the tactical squads, they've got their special rules that they can do the combat squad in, they can split apart at the start of the game. So I'll be running all my tactical squads in 5-man squads. So I'll probably put the Power Fist Sergeant with Captain Druss, a few extra bolt gun marines, and I'll probably put both the melter gunners into reserves. Sorry, not reserves. I'm thinking about putting the melter gunners in reserves, but I'll put the melter gunners into like a separate 5-man squad. This Space Marine here, the one with the bionic legs and the bionic hand and that, the funny story about him is that I used to have a Jack Russell called Frank, and he ate one of my Space Marines. So then I had a tactical squad that only had 9 models, when I managed to, with bits, rebuild a Space Marine mostly in bionics. That's this Space Marine here, who got ate by a giant Xenos beast, and I managed to save him with a load of bionics and put him back together again. So that's the story behind that one particular Space Marine right there. Then moving on, we've got more tactical squads. I've got 3 squads. This is Plasma Squad. So they're led by actually one of my Vanguard veterans, because the sergeant who normally leads them, another story about this army, when I was going to sell the army, I took some photos, for eBay and all the rest of it, and I put the full army in the conservatory back where I used to live, and they were on a 2x2 piece of MDF, like an extension for a Realm of Battle, and I put the full army on the board, on this piece of board that was just laid on top of a box, but it was near the floor, and then my dad, being typical dad, not wanting to put the lights on, or, because the electric bills, he walked into the conservatory and he stood on the piece of MDF and launched my full army into the window into his own head. So almost all of my metal models got chipped and broke to pieces. So unfortunately the sergeant that squad was part of the Great Massacre, when my dad decided to catapult my entire Space Marine army across the conservatory. So today, Plasma Squad is led by one of my Vanguard veterans instead, and then the last tactical squad with the classic Flamer missile combo. That's the missile from Battle for Macragge, I believe. It's pretty cool. And then they're led by a librarian. He has got a jump pack, but that's not working. He's got that booked in with the Tech Marines. They're going to have a look at that. He's going to be leading this squad. Their sergeant's power weapon and Stormbolter. And then every squad is in a rhino. Rhinos have got hunter killers and Stormbolters, and your standard rule at the heal up a wound. We all know that tactical marines are actually rubbish, but I'm hoping between the Gladius task force and just using the OC fallback shenanigans, they might be able to maybe not kill anything, but do secondaries and capture objectives for me. Wish them luck. Now, although my army is all Firstborn models, I am having to use obviously a few Primaris datasheets. So this is a squad of assault intercessors with jump packs. Sergeant's got a power weapon. That flamethrower just counts as another chainsword, because I can't have flamethrowers in assault intercessors, so he's just going to hit people with it. They've got their ability to cause impact hits when they charge into combat, and I'll probably put them in deep strike, just to give me a bit more tactical flexibility. And then behind them, the scouts have scouted forward and managed to find some correct size bases. So you can see that's the idea of where I'll be going with the army. I'm going to put them on the reddish muddy bases, which most of my armies have, so they can all match in. We can ally up. But yeah, they've got scout and they've got infiltrate. They've got a sniper rifle, got a missile launcher. Sergeant's got a chainsword. Then we've got a small unit of Vanguard veterans. You turn there, mate. These are some of the old metal ones. I think you got this model with White Dwarf. I think he was some sort of White Dwarf offer. But yeah, that's a unit of Stern Guard veterans. Sergeant's got a power fist. Their special rule is what? What's their special rule? You get to re-roll wound rolls against the Oath of Moment target. So they're pretty spicy. And they've got Stern Guard bolt guns, so they've got devastating wounds. Vehicles-wise, tanks-wise, we've got a dreaded Vindicator with 100 killer missile Stormbolter, and obviously it's got its Demolisher cannon, which it can fire while it's within engagement range. And then we've got a Whirlwind indirect fire, quite a lot of shots out of its missile launcher. It's got a Stormbolter and it's got a 100 killer missile as well. So it's going to sit at the back and rain down death on the Primaris Marines. I've got a Dreadnought. This is, we used to be the Venerable Dreadnought, but now there's no such thing. There's just Dreadnought, unfortunately. Got the Twin Las Cannon, hopefully helping punch up against the big chunky Primaris Marines. And he's got a Stormbolter in his other arm. And then interestingly, this model, I kept all of the, I kept all the sarcophagus fronts, so I can just take them off, and I've got all the other ones upstairs painted, so I can just change the front of him. Stick back on there, there you go. So I've got the other ones painted up as well. But yeah, he's probably going to get beaten to death by a Redemptor Dreadnought. But I wish him luck. And lastly, what I'm kind of hoping is probably going to carry the game for me is I've got a unit of 10 Terminators led by a Terminator Chaplain. Terminator Chaplain will give them +1 to wound in combat, and he's got an enhancement fire discipline. So this squad has got sustained hits 1 on all of their shooting. And then because the Terminators, they get +1 to hit against the Oath of Moment target. That combined with the sustained hits means I could probably fish if I wanted to for the 6s, because I've got 2 Cyclones in there as well. So I think if this squad fails to do anything, then I am cream crackered basically, because the tactical Marines are not going to be able to punch up against the Primaris, but the Terminators can. So that's my army. I thought people might like to see Firstborn on the channel. It's good to dust off the army. Let's see Andy's Primaris army. Right then, so this is also my Space Marine army. This is my new Space Marine army. This is my Aurora Legion. They're Sector Ultima founding of the Ultramarines from the Aurora chapter. Now, Andy, I'm worried that my Firstborn Marines are outnumbered by Primaris Marines. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it's not the best thing to be, but you do have a Vindicator.
I do have a Vindicator.
So,
yeah.
How much extra time do you have?
Not enough, I don't think. So, obviously, you've got Oath of Moment as well. You've got your Purity Seal marker there for that. Yeah. What detachment have you picked?
I've decided to do a different one than we would normally use. I've decided to use the Vanguard Spearhead, which gives them the Shadow Masters. So if you're shooting them over 12 inches away, you get -1 to hit them.
Oh. Is that,
and gain the benefit of cover.
Is that for every Space Marine in the army? Or is it only for ones with like 4 boss keyword?
No, it just says the Depths of Astartes unit from your army, so it applies to the tanks. So they get cover and -1 to hit them if you're over 12 inches away.
Oh, no.
Which is why I've invested heavily in movement.
Right. Oh, crumbs. Right, okay, let's go into the units then and enhancements.
Yeah.
Okay, so your Warlord is a captain.
Yeah, 4 boss captain. So he's got the normal captain ability, the Lights of Battle, so he can reduce CP for his unit by 1. And he also has a Master's seat, so after we've all deployed our armies, he can redeploy up to 3 friendly Depths of Astartes infantry units.
Okay.
That's kind of why I've invested so heavily in infantry.
Yeah.
I've also given him an enhancement called Execute and Redeploy. That's a 4 boss model only.
Yeah.
So after his unit is shot, they can then move 6 inches, but they can't charge in the same turn they do it.
Alright, so they're going to be ducking and diving in and out of cover.
So they can shoot and fall back and hide.
And he's leading?
He's leading 5 infiltrators. So they've got the 12-inch bubble around them where you can't...
Deep strike, yeah?
Yeah. And then obviously they've got their bolt carbines, so they match up quite well with his all 24-inch range.
Yeah, and they've got a helix gauntlet, so they've got feel no pain 6,
Yeah.
which is handy. Okay, another unit combo.
Yep, so that's the Provost Librarian. So the reason I picked him is because unless you're within 12 inches, you can't shoot his unit at all.
Yeah.
So he really helps out with your army. Then they get 4+ build up and get psychic attacks, they've got Librarian and psychic in the unit. Then he's leading a unit of Eliminators.
Yeah, so the snipers.
Yeah. So they don't really get anything, but if they don't move, they get devastating wounds on their way to weapon.
And I won't be able to shoot them because he'll be clouded.
Yes, I'll be waiting until you come within 12 and they'll scarper off and go and do something else.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, next up.
Yep, so that's a Lieutenant with 4 boss armour. So he's leading a unit of 5 Incursors, so they've got the Haywire Mine, they've got the Bolters that tag unit. So after they've shot one unit that they've hit, gets +1 to hit, so it's really good to tag people with over moment on.
Yep.
Then he has, well, he's like a normal lieutenant, so he's giving them lethal hits. Then he also has a rule called Strategic Dispersal, so it's like the enhancement of the captain, but you can do it D6 inches for his move instead of his full 6.
Yeah, so if once they shoot, you roll a d6 and that's how far they move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it also lets them run up with a Melter Mine in the next phase.
It also doesn't say they can't charge after that either.
Yeah.
So you can actually deep strike a unit, have him have a unit fire,
yeah.
then end up d6 inches closer.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a cool combo. Next up.
Yeah, so that's the Leviathan Lieutenant, so he's always on his own because he's got lone operative. What he does is he paints one of the objectives before the game starts. I can reroll wound rolls of 1 if you're within range of that objective.
Yeah, which is brutal combined with a new awful moment, giving you +1 2 wounds and then re-rolling the 1s from him.
Yeah, then every turn, if you enter a normal advanced fallback move within 9 inches of him, he's not in engaging range, he can then make a normal move so he can scarper as well.
So that's so far 3 of your units can do dodgy little extra moves.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh dear. On the front line.
Yep, so just 3 Blade Guard, just bog standard Blade Guard with the normal rules. They can either reroll 1s to hit or reroll 1s on their invulnerable saves.
Yeah, you had some points left over, didn't you? So
yeah,
you thought...
it's a decent enough counter-attacking unit.
Yeah. Yeah, next up.
Yeah, so that's 5 Reavers led by a Reaver Lieutenant. So again, he gives them lethal hits on their weapons. And he also increases their Terror Troops rule by 3 inches. So their Terror Troops rule is your -1 OC, normally within 3, so he bumps up to 6.
Yes.
So he turns off your ability to nick my objectives.
And they've obviously got the boosted combat blades from the latest update as well, haven't they?
Yeah, so his unit's going to have the grapple launches, so they ignore vertical movement when they're moving.
Yep.
Then the other unit's going to have grab shoots, so they can deep strike.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, so this is the other unit of Reavers.
Yeah, so they've got grab shoots and bolt carbines, so they're going to hopefully drop down and nick your own objective off you.
Yeah. And the Sergeant can actually have a combat blade as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It seems that you've also got a big block of 10 shooty boys led by a character.
Yeah, so the 10 Stern Guard, because I know you use them against me, they've been pretty devastating, so I'll give them a try out myself. So led by a Librarian to give them a 4+ invuln save. 2 the Heavy Bolters in there, and their rule is if they're shooting the off the moment target, they just choose to reroll their wound rolls, which is really handy because they've got devastating wounds on all the guns.
Yeah, you'll be using them all with Stern Guard bolt rifles as well, yeah. Any enhancements on the Librarian?
Yeah, the Librarian's got a blade driven deep, which gives all ones in his unit infiltrate.
Oh!
So you can infiltrate as well.
I did already know this, but I forgot. I think I blocked it out. Right, so you've got an infiltrating block of 10 Stern Guard led by Librarian.
You can redeploy before the start of the battle, thanks to the captain.
My goodness. Yeah, and then you've got 2 units of Intercessors.
Yeah, so just 2 standard user Intercessors, both got 1 grenade launcher. One's got a chainsaw on the side, the other's got a power weapon. I think.
Yeah, he does, yeah, he's one with a short sword.
Yeah, so they've got the normal rules, objective skewered, but their target elimination is really handy, so they get +2 shots each. And they're shooting up to the same target, so 2 small units should be giving clean bolt of fire.
Yeah, showing those tactical marines how it's done, eh?
Yeah.
Last up, we're on to the tanks.
Yeah, so that's the Executioner, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's got his big dirty, heavy laser destroyers trying to destroy your... Well, hopefully destroy your Vindicator before you can do too much.
Yeah.
So they gain +1 to the hit roll to shooting a unit below half strength, but I don't think that's going to be too big an issue with this.
Yeah, it's hard to, you forget about it, but obviously if you decide to put like some of its side guns or whatever onto a unit that's nearly dead, you need to remember then that you'll get you'll be hitting on a 2+ against, or it can counter it when if it's damaged. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the Executioner, and then we'll tell you what, well, we'll just film, let's go across.
Yep, so Redemptor, getting fantastic little unit, gets -1 damage when he's getting shot.
No, all damage.
Is it all damage?
All damage.
All damage.
He's
yeah,
brilliant.
so I bought the Plasma Incinerate one because I knew he was going to be facing Marines, so he's at least damage 2, so...
He's list tailoring.
To be fair, you have 2 Dreadnoughts in there, and I was like, I'll really pick that one. I'll use the other one if you want.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I've got an excuse now. You were list tailoring. Next up.
Yeah, so just a normal Impulsor. I'll give it the Iron Hail Stubbers on top.
Yeah.
I was wanting the missile pod, but I can't see it anywhere in your cabinet. So.
No, I don't. When you're making the model, the missiles go in like the centre of that bit there, so you can't
so
have both.
It's your fault. I can't give it a missile pod.
Yeah, you basically when you build it, you can make the dome or the radar that no one ever uses, or you can make the missile, or you can make the Stubbers. I have another Impulsor in a box, and I'm going to build it the opposite way with the frag storms and the missile. And then last up.
Yeah, so Repulsor. So he's got his onslaught cannon, his big defensive array. Then he can have guys jump into it when they get charged within 3 inches. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, basically, if the Primaris Marines are near the repulsor, they can get like hoovered up into the repulsor as like a reactionary move to being charged. So between that and then all the Vanguard's extra movement stuff, this can be quite a slippy army. And the fact that you outnumber me, and the fact that all you guys are better, it's not looking good, is it? Alright, okay, let's go over deployment and the mission. So, I tried to set the board up to match one of those ITC terrain setups. It's a little bit difficult when you're using the containers and stuff like that to make up for L-shaped ruins, but it is what it is. It's table quarters, then we've got swift action as a mission rule, so battle line units can advance and fall back and do actions, which I'm hoping could be helpful with my tactical marines. And then we've got Purge the Foe. That's the mission where you get points for having an objective or having more, and then you get points for killing the unit, and then at the end of the battle round, whoever killed more units gets an extra 4 points. So you can score up to 16 points a turn with that. So that's the mission that we're playing. Let's go over deployment. So here's my Dark Hunters in this corner. In reserves, I've got a Rhino with 2 5-man tactical squads in there. Multi-melter, melter gun. Gives Andy something to think about. And my 5 jump intercessors, aka assault marines, are in reserve as well. So that's 4 units in reserve. Gives Andy something to think about. Then we've got tanks on the left-hand side. We've got the Vindicator, Whirlwind. Then we've got Terminators. Tactical squad spread out, the missile launcher on the side, see if it possibly get line of sight, but there's nothing at the moment, but you never know later on. Little Dreadnought, he's just on the right hand side, nothing's really got line of sight to him, well maybe it's that repulsor can get, maybe it's a line of sight. Then we've got Captain Druss and 10 tactical marines. They've split into 2 5-man squads, the plasmas are going in 1 squad, and then the sergeant is going to go with Druss, and then we've got Librarian with 5 tactical marines with a flamer, and the sergeant right far forward. And then my scouts infiltrated up to this objective here, and then Andy countered with his infiltrating eliminators, and they're 9 inches away from them, but at least I got to the objective first before I get my head blown off by the eliminators. So Andy, what we're looking at, mate?
Yeah, so I've got my eliminators on my far right, my lieutenant with the combi weapon, infiltrated to come and help them out.
Yes.
Just down here, the Reavers, deployed here, they've got a 6-inch scout move, so they came forward.
Yes.
Got my Impulsor with 1 unit of intercessors in here, and the Executioner next to it.
Anyone in the Executioner?
No, there's nobody in the Executioner.
Okay.
So, my captain and his unit were deployed down here, but then I redeployed them using the captain's ability, because the Inca's got a 6-inch scout as well, so they've gone to where this unit was.
Yes, so they're tagging just the centre objective, yeah.
Then the Redemptor Dreadnought back in the auto.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle down here, I've got a unit of 5 intercessors.
Just tagging.
Yeah, just in range of my home objective.
Yeah.
Then I've got the other repulsor here with the blade guard in it.
Yes.
Getting ready to roll around the corner. Then I've got the big unit of stern guard tagging that objective.
Because they've infiltrated because of the enhancement,
yeah. Special abilities, yeah.
Yeah, so.
In reserve, I've got a unit of 5 deep striking Reavers with bulk carbines.
Yeah, so you've got 5-man squads, and I've got a little bit more in reserve, so maybe I should play a little bit more reserved in this game, but then saying that, I've got my Rhinos right far forward, asking to get repulsed or redempted. So, plan Don't know, do I want to go first? Maybe just give you a slight bloody nose before you give me one? Yes, I think that's what I want. Let's go for going first.
You got 2.
I got a 1. Oh dear.
I'll be honest with you, I can't want you to go first to indicate stickers I don't.
Okay, turn 1 for the Primaris Space Marines. Andy's drawn containment, which is scan board edges, and then recover assets, which is scan the 3 different areas of the board: your own deployment zone, no man's land, and your opponent's deployment zone. If you do all 3, you get more. If you only do 2, you get less. And you've got 1 CP. So Andy, talk us through it.
So, eliminated stayed where they are.
Yes.
My lieutenant with the combi weapon ran into this bit of ruins, and your scouts ran away.
Yeah, I used 1 CP to do the reactive move that the Gladius detachment has. You roll a dice, and that's how far you can move. I rolled a 6. It's automatically a 6 if you're in the tactical doctrine as well, by the way.
Yeah. So then my executioner advanced, only got 2, so I got to there.
Yes.
The impulsors come up directly behind him. He's doing containment on this board edge.
Yeah, you scan beep beep boop boop
Yeah.
beep.
The Weavers have moved up a bit because they don't want to be able to stick in the red out because there's loads of Terminators up there around the corner.
Hello.
My captain's just spread out a bit on the top of the building that he was on.
Yeah, looking all heroic.
The Incursors have moved around a bit, so they've got line. Well, a couple of them got line sight to that rhino, which is the off the moment target. It's the
Yes.
only real thing I can see this turn. So
Yes.
the Redemptors have moved up behind them.
Lead me to that slaughter.
Yeah. My Stone Guards are staying where they are. They're doing recover assets in no man's land.
Yes.
The Intercessors in my deployment zone are staying where they are. I'm doing recover assets in my deployment zone.
Yes.
Then my repulsor is pulled around the corner, out of my deployment zone. You can see that rhino with the off the moment target. The Blade Guard jumped out the back to do containment on this board edge here.
Beep beep boop boop. Scan scan scan. So tiny bit of shooting, and then it'll be over to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. In the centre, the Incursors fired at the rhino. They didn't do any damage, but it's now marked, so anyone else who shoots it gets +1 to hit. They then use the
4
bosses
shooting scoot ability. So
yeah, so they're bugged out after shooting, and then the Redemptor is now overcharging his plasma incinerator.
So it's D6 +1. So 5 shots.
Yes, hitting on a 2 with reroll because the other moment.
Yeah.
Hey,
But it's strength 9.
toughness 9, so it'll be freeze to wound because you got +1 because of the new oath.
So 2.
Yes,
AP -4, damage 3.
and
I think I'll punch right through, won't it?
AP minus. Well, I've got cover, so I'll get a 6 up save. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 6s. Firstborn, baby. I got one. I got one of them. Yeah. So 3 damage so far.
Yep. CVO hits. No.
No, it doesn't overheat.
So then you'll do his Icarus rocket pod, so it's D3 shots.
Ooh, missiles, baby.
Hit that 2s again.
Yeah, with a reroll.
Yep.
There we've done 4s. Nice.
AP -1 damage.
Yeah, got my cover, so just freeze. So it's fine. Go on, Rhino.
Yep, there's a little onslaught. So hitting on 2s with a reroll.
With a reroll of a moment.
Yeah.
Strength 5, isn't it? So it
Yeah.
would be 5s or 4s.
But 6 is devastating, so that's 1 devastating and 2 saves.
2 saves. So took 4 wounds so far from them. Then you got a nipple bolt guns.
Yeah, it's twin Stormbolters. Actually, I wouldn't 12.
Yeah, you wound 12. You get an extra 2 shots, mate. You get an extra 2 shots.
Yep, so all it.
Yeah, 5s, twin linked.
So
Yep.
2 more.
Takes another wound. So all in all, 5 wounds off the Rhino by the Redemptor. I think the next up's going to be that repulsor, eh?
Yep.
First up, we've got the repulsor. It's going to fire its Hunter Slayer missile, which is strength 14. Then it'll do its Gatling gun if that doesn't take out the Rhino. So
Yep.
Hunter Slayer missed. Obviously, it's over moment. Yes. Wounds on a 2.
Yeah.
Of course.
Obviously.
Of course. Was the ex-wife missile doing nothing?
Then the onslaught. So misses once. We roll for the moment.
Full house. If you roll 5 6s, it's dead.
Well, there's 2.
There's 2, so it's nearly dead.
Then
4s.
6.
Yes, 4s.
Another 2.
Another 2. It's still there. It's still kicking. It's got 3 wounds left.
Then Semi Bolter.
4 hits.
All 4. AP -1.
Yeah, I'll get a bit of cover, so freeze. Oh, it's alive on a wound. Come on, Rhino.
Right,
Come on.
Now I'll count all the dice for the defense.
Oh, repulsors have like a defensive array to represent all like the mini turrets they've got on them. So that's how was this one? Is this one 10 shots?
18.
Oh, this one's the one that's 18.
Yeah.
So you got 1 miss in total.
Yeah. So.
Then you need 5s and 6s.
Yeah. Ooh. There's 1, 2.
The Rhino's got to pass 7 armour saves. Come on, son. Oh, does he explode? No, he doesn't. I've got to roll for the 6 inside. See if any of them get hurt. Yeah, I lose a tactical marine as well. You know what? I'll take that. 5th company captain will try and take out one of the scouts.
Yep. So hit on 2.
Yep.
Spend 4, so need a 4. Yep.
Anything happen on a 6, by the way?
He's got precision, but take your -2 damage too, so.
My goodness.
You'll be on 6, won't you?
Yeah, so he domes a scout. Oh dear.
Any particular one?
The one closest to you, snipers.
These one.
Yeah. Last bit of shooting will be the librarian and the 3 eliminators trying to eliminate my scouts.
Yeah, so the librarian just do a normal smite.
Okay.
I don't think he needs a devastating wound, so 2 shots. 3s.
Yep.
Strength 5, so we wound on 3s. Yep.
Any AP on that?
AP -1, damage D3 a pop.
Oof. I'll make one fail one.
So damage D3.
So
he rolls all.
you give one a static shock, and then 3 snipers, 2 hit and a 2.
Yeah,
Just roll the dice. Hits on a 2.
Yep, so they all hit.
Yeah, strength 5, wound on 3.
Yep. And devastating wound, so.
You dome 1 straight away.
Yep.
Then what's the AP of them?
AP -2, damage 3.
So you kill off the injured one.
+2.
Plus 2 more. Oh dear, leaves the sergeant and a rocket launcher. I mean, just the sergeant. Or do I leave the rocket launcher alive? I'll have a think. Yeah, Andy's just remembered he's got.
The lieutenant with the combi weapon, he's got a combi weapon so he can shoot.
Yep.
So he's got 2 shots because he's in 12. Course.
Can't hit me. So it's just the sergeant with a chainsaw left.
Yeah.
Then the sergeant picked up the rocket launcher. He's going full Arnold Schwarzenegger and he's going to start blowing up some Primaris marines with a rocket launcher. Okay, at the end of turn 1, Andy's got 6 points for containment because that's done, and then recover assets completes at the end of my turn. So that stays in action. If I could maybe stop some of his units doing it, but I doubt it. So then you go up to 2 CP, yeah?
Yep.
And that means it's Firstborn, turn 1. Yeah. Okay, so Firstborn, turn 1. Drew Colour Hordes, get lost. No one will do that. I've got 1 CP. I've drawn Overwhelming Force, and I've drawn Extend Battle Lines. Now, I think with my Firstborn Marines, like I was saying at the beginning, I'm going to have to kind of focus on going for the actual sort of secondaries and primaries. So here's the plan. I've entered the Devastator Doctrine, which means I can advance, and it means that all my weapons get assault. That's not confusing at all, but yeah, Devastator gives you assault on all your weapons. My enhancement for the Terminators allows them to reroll in advances during the Devastator Doctrine. They've moved 10 inches out. They've got Awful Moment on the Executioner. Let's see if I can put as many armour saves on it as possible with the missiles and the Stormbolters. My Vindicator, although this should be really fighting, I didn't really fancy it. So the plan is, the Scout, he's advanced, he's got back in range of the objective, hopefully he's going to fire a missile into that lieutenant, blow him up. If that doesn't work, the Hunter Killer and the Stormbolter might try and kill him, then I can nick that objective back in that building. Its main gun is going to go into those Reavers over there. Then we've got in the centre, I advanced with the Rhino full 6 inches, so he made it all the way to the objective. The Librarian and his Tactical Marines also made it to the centre objective. I don't intend to charge, I just intend to basically shoot. So the incursors, because they're in range of the objective. So if I kill them and I kill that lieutenant over there, that gets me maximum for Overwhelming Force. I've nicked this objective because I've got a higher OC on it now. So that's mine, so I get Extend Battle Lines. And then my Dreadnought, is just hid behind these containers. I just try and blow up one of the captains. Infiltrators, and I've just sort of kept this side back just to counter, and the whirlwind will also contribute, I think, onto the incursors to get rid of them. But we'll see what happens with the shooting over here, and then we'll see where the whirlwind wants to go. So that's my movement. Andy, when I moved this tactical squad here, he overwatched with the repulsor, but he didn't get many sixes, so not much happened. And I know are you contemplating throwing a haywire mine?
Yeah, I'm tempted to throw.
Well, there you go. It's my shooting phase now. So would you like to throw a haywire mine at my tactical squad? Blow one of them up?
No, I'm going to hold on to it.
He's going to hold on to it.
You'll get that. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so it's Firstborn shooting phase. Okay, first things first. My 10 Terminators and the Chaplain are going to shoot at the Executioner. I take it I'm -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep, because I'm over 12 inches away. Yeah. Okay, so I'm hitting on freeze because Terminators get +1 to hit the over moment target. So hitting on freeze, 6s are sustained, and I'm probably just going to fish. I'm not going to fish. It's 5s or 6s wound because it's the over moment target. So bang. Oh. That was 12 armor saves from the Stormbolters. 3 up armor save. So what's that? 2 off it so far?
Yeah.
No,
2.
well, never mind. Right, crack missiles. 4 crack missiles at it. There, that missed. Roll again. Still missed. Got a roll of wounds, so it would be 5, so it's 4s. That's 2. Get through.
AP.
-2. You got benefit of cover.
Yeah, so it drops to -1.
Yep.
So
There's only 1. You failed both anyway.
yeah. So damage D6 is it?
Yep, damage D6 coming through at you. Only rolled a 1. I'll CP it. Get me a new fresh dice. 6. Bam!
That's knocked.
So it's took 8 damage so far. So it's down to 8. Okay, next up, can this scout take out that lieutenant with his missile launcher? Have a crack grenade. Yeah, you hit him. Wounds 1 or 2. Did it.
Yep.
-2. You're in cover. So -1. 4.
Yep.
Yeah, damn, he eats rockets for breakfast. Next up, the Vindicator, and it'll put its Stormbolter and its Hunter Killer into that Lieutenant, and its main cannon into those Reavers there. So Hunter Killer missile.
It's going to miss.
It missed, of course. Stormbolter, I think it's within 12, so it'll be 4 shots.
Well, it's crossing shooting anyway, so.
Yeah, so that's 2 hits on him. They're ultimately 2 wounds on him. 2 wounds, he's got 5 up, feel no pain.
Yeah, actually wounds him.
Takes 2 wounds. Bang!
It's down to 2.
Lovely. Okay, what are we going to go with next? I nearly forgot about my big gun into the Reavers, so it'll be D6 + 4. 8 shots. Lovely jubbly. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting yous on 4s. That's 3 of yous hit. Come here. 3 of yous wounded at AP -3.
It's for normally.
It's -3, normally.
Yeah, so it's going to go on -2, so I get the benefit of coverage more than 12.
Yep.
So, 5s, so 1.
Yep. D6 damage. Yeah, blasts 1 to pieces. Okay, I've got a lot of stuff to roll for. So basically, the crack is I'm going to roll all the dice for these squads here. They're all going for the Reavers. Sorry, for the Incursors. Everything I've got, I'm putting into them. Okay, so over in here, I overheated on one of my plasma weapons and injured the Rhino, but all of the Incursors are gone. It's just the Lieutenant left alive on 3 wounds. That gets me 1 unit killed for overwhelming force. Over here, the Dreadnought with his las cannons going to try and take out one of the captain's infiltrators. Missed, but gets to roll again. Oh no, it doesn't. Right, it's twin linked. I think you get a twin linked shot. So he missed. Never mind. He missed them. So now I just need to decide what to do with my whirlwind. You know what? I should have had the Vindicator try and take it out. I know you're probably screaming, why didn't I do that? I'm going to have the whirlwind try and take it on. So the whirlwind's going to try and take on the Repulsor Executioner. So D6 + 3 shots. So that's 7 shots. So it's 4 + 3, hitting on a 4 with a reroll. Nice. So that got me an extra hit. Now this would be 5 to wound, because it's off a moment, it's going to be 4 to wound. So that is 3 saves because of indirect, it's got cover, so that'd be, was -2, it's now -1. So it's 3 4-ups. Oh, he's been doing well with these saves, like.
Oh, you should have shot the intercessors.
Never mind. So I believe that's all my shooting done with. I've got no charges, so it's just going to go over the scores. Okay, so the end of turn 1, we've got, I scored 4 points primary for killing a unit, the Incursors, and then I got 5 points for doing extend battle lines and 3 points for killing 1 unit for overwhelming force. And then Andy completed his recover assets, getting him an extra 3, so he's just ahead by like 1 point, I believe. So it's nice and tight, just how we like it. Pause. Going into turn 2. Okay, turn 2 for the Primaris Space Marines. You got 1 CP because you already spent 1 on something, yeah?
Yeah.
You've drawn extend battle lines, that's have your home objective and have 1 in no man's land, which you're on with.
Yeah.
Then defense stronghold is keep hold of your home objective until the end of my turn coming up. So what's happening?
So my eliminators stayed exactly where they are.
Yep.
They're going to shoot some Terminators. Lieutenant with his combi weapon, he's moved through.
To
give
stab
himself a nice easy charge against the scout.
Stab a scout.
The Repulse Executioner's moved across here. You overwatched it before it moved. Didn't get anything.
Yeah, I overwatched it with the Terminators and I just didn't even take a wound off it.
Now here
Terrible.
comes the duel that we were all waiting for.
Yeah.
The Executioner versus Vindicator.
Whoops.
Yeah. So my Reavers have moved through because they've got the grapple launchers, they're going to get all the vertical movement. The Redemptor's moved up to give himself a nice easy charge against the Rhino, anybody who gets out of it.
Yes.
Captain stayed where he is. The Impulsor's moved around with its intercessors.
Yes.
To help out. Blade Guard jumped back in the Repulsor and moved forward. They're going to blast some shots to the Rhino if it's still alive.
Yes.
Now the Stern Guard, they've spent the CP, so it's sticky objectives, but they'll also put a mine on it, so anybody who moves, with my opponents, if they move in on a 2+, they take D3 mortal wounds.
Sneaky.
So, yeah, so just left a surprise there.
Yep.
And then moving slowly on that corner of the battlefield. Probably not going to do much in this game, I'll be honest with you now.
So a bit of shooting then, yeah?
Yep.
We all want to see what happens between these 2 tanks, don't we?
Yep, so obviously we're going to start there.
Unfortunately, because I tried to kill it with an Overwatch, I don't have any CP to pop smoke, so it
So
might,
it's going to be 3 pluses and rerolls.
might be curtains here.
So that's 1 so far. 2.
Uh-oh.
Spent 16.
It's a 2 to wound. Uh-oh.
But yeah, you can probably flame cover off that because most of our tanks are behind the wall.
No, it's as long as you can draw a solid line and cover my whole model, which you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just...
Yeah, so your AP -4, so we're going to put you all down to 6s.
Double 6, easy done. I did not roll double 6. Goodbye, Vindicator.
So D6 plus 4, so that's 6 plus 8. So that's 14.
Yes.
That's enough to kill, yeah?
It's +4 damage.
Yeah, D6 plus 4 each shot.
I made a terrible mistake by not having the Vindicator go for that turn 1. It did not blow up either, just... Okay, did you know that bolt sniper rifles are damage free? I did not. But anyway, the Librarian and the Eliminators are going for my Terminators.
Yep, so the 3 bolt sight rifles, so hitting on 2s. Wounded on 4s. That's 2. AP -2 damage.
One's devastating.
Oh yes.
I'll remember the rules. So one's devastating, so you just domed a Terminator, then a 4+ save against the other one, which I failed. So you dome 2 Terminators.
Yeah.
Then you got your Librarian,
then
D6
smite.
shots.
Doing the bolt dispersion, so it's around 6. So hit on 3s.
I never rolled for mine actually. I'm fine.
Yeah. Wounded on 3s. That's another 3. AP -2 damage, 3 D3 each.
Yeah. So 4s. I'll take that on the ones in cover. So what did it say? Was it AP -2?
Yeah, so it drops to -1.
Yeah. So 3s. Still fail 2. So the first one.
That's a 3.
Yeah, gets a Terminator.
And
then injures a Terminator. So I lose 3 Terminators there. Not good. One's injured. Next up, Redemptor is putting its full payload into that Rhino.
Yeah, so overcharging his plasma incinerator. So 3 shots.
Yep.
Hits once. Wounded though.
Yep. Need a stick. Does it go to AP minus 4?
Yeah, AP minus 4.
Alright, just take 3 damage. And do you overheat?
No.
You do not. So I'm down to 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Gatling gun can get it.
No, he's going to do his
Missile.
rock pod first. So 1 shot. Missed.
Gatling gun, baby.
Yeah, so he's what, 8?
Yeah.
1 misses.
Yeah.
That's 1 devastating wound.
1 normal save. Which I pass, so it's got 3 wounds remaining on the Rhino. And you've got your nipple bolt guns.
Yeah, he's got storm bolters.
6s. Twin linked.
1 wound.
Yes, it's got 3 wounds remaining on that Rhino. Next up, the repulsor. What do you say? It's onslaught and it's heavy bolters into
the Rhino.
Then it's
defensive away into the tactical squad with the library.
Yep, okie dokes.
So heavy bolters first.
5 hits, nice. Running on 5s. Twin linked.
3 wounds. AB minus 1. You'll get cover though.
Yep.
So.
Make them all. It's fine. So it's up to the heavy onslaught to get it. I could do with this Rhino not dying here. That was some terrible shooting, so that'll do me. But if you roll 3 6s, it's dead.
Oh,
You tried your best. 3 up. Yep, it's alive on a wound. Go on, Rhino, go on! The squad getting hit by the defensive array.
Four?
Yep. You injure a tactical marine. Okay, so the impulsor, everything including the 6 intercessors into the tactical squad, except for the grenade launcher from one of the bolt rifles, is going to go for the Rhino. So Andy, just roll for that grenade launcher now, and then we'll do all the bolter shots off cam.
So hits?
Yep, needs to roll a 5 or 6 still, I think.
No, that's strength 9.
Oh, strength 9, right, so 4.
Yep, AP minus 2.
Yep, okay. It gets through.
Damage is D3, so it's got to do anyway.
Doesn't matter, it gets it, does it explode? It does not explode. Okay, resolve pretty much everything off cam because there was 1,000,001 bolter shots coming in. Tactical marines are all gone. The librarian's down to 2 wounds. This lieutenant moved in after he fired with his special shoot and scoot move. Rhino obviously died. Marines got out, one of them's injured from this tactical squad. And then the captain's unit has lost 2 marines between the infiltrators shooting and the stern guard who were in range because their weapons have assault. So that's where we're at. Is that all your shooting done with, Andy?
Yep.
Okay, so I take you got some charges to do?
Yep, so left turn down here to your scout.
Yes.
He's in.
Yes, so there's left limb's going to stab up that scout.
Other left turn over there to your librarian. He's in.
Yes. The Redemptor back.
Into the nearest tactical squad. Yep,
He's in. And then that's it. So everyone's in. Okay, my librarian's battle shocked by the scary Reaver masks, but before that, the Redemptor is tank shocking those tactical marines. 2, so he kills the injured one and injures another. Lead me to the slaughter. Okay, we're going to start in the fight phase with the lieutenant in 4 boss armour with his paired combat knives against my librarian.
So 5 attacks. Ooh, he good job he hits on a 2. We come for his sustained hit. Strength 4.
Nothing.
No.
Okay, you've got a Reaver lieutenant.
Yep. So
Are you going to show him how it's done?
Yep.
Ooh, I've got a scary skull mask.
I've got 6 attacks.
Do they get any rule against attacking battle shock units?
Nope.
Oh well.
He does get lethal hits though because he's leading a unit.
Okay.
Strength 4 again, so that's 4 wounds total.
4
AP minus 1, down to 1.
He's still alive on a wound. Come on, librarian.
It's going to have to be the Reavers then.
The Reavers are going to do it. Show them their quality.
Yeah, so like he would do.
Yeah, no worries. And 4 Reavers with their combat knives stab up my librarian and his 1 wound remaining.
Hit on 3s, so that's 3 lethal hits.
I'll tell you what, let's roll them right now. He's dead.
Yeah, stab his bits.
He is stabbed up. Okay, next up, the Redemptor attacking the 3 remaining tactical marines.
Yep, so hit on 3s. Oh. It's not like this combat, must be trying to take these 3 on 2s. 1 wound, AP minus 2 damage.
5 up. He's alright. Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
Hopefully you don't want to hurt you.
Lovely, lovely.
No, join us with a good seat.
Can this lieutenant show this new scout a thing or two?
Well, he doesn't have lethal hits, but he hits with them all, gets one in for stage hits one.
Doesn't he have anti-infantry something as well?
Yeah, he's got anti-infantry 4+, but he's going to be good on a 4 anyway, so.
Yeah.
He does have devastating wounds, so 3 wounds, AP -1, damage 1.
Okay, 5s. He stabs him up good. Right, my spleen. Okay, my 3 tactical marines hitting back against the dreadnought. Oh yeah. Oh no. Nothing. Okay, at the end of Primaris turn 2, and he scored 8 on the primary so far, and then he's got 5 on his secondaries so far.
Yeah, completely extend battle lines, defend strongholds, complete the end of your turn.
Yep, and then at the end of the battle round you have to add up who has the most objectives, and you get an extra 4 points depending. So it's Firstborn, turn 2, I need to push back. Okay, turn 2 for the Firstborn. The Dark Hunters. Establish Locust. That's doing action in the centre of the board, or more points if you do it in your opponent's deployment zone. I'm on it. Cleanse, a little bit more difficult. I'm just going to sack that off, not bother doing it. That's when we have to do or do actions on the objectives in the mid-board. Can't really do that. It's a bit too busy at the moment. So CP at the end of the turn. I've got 1 CP. I've got a plan. These lads are just staying where they are at the moment. Andy's still got some Reavers to drop in. Whirlwind can obviously fire indirect anyway. Okay, we've got end of the turn, end of the movement phase. This Rhino turned up, 10 tactical marines jumped out. If we can get rid of that lieutenant with 2 wounds off that objective, that gives me, that means stops Andy having that objective. He hasn't tagged it or anything like that. So that's the job for the Rhino and the tactical marines. Get rid of him first. Both the melter gunners are in range of the executioner. Wish him luck. The stern guard moved forward and are now going to get busy in the centre. I entered the tactical doctrine so I could fall back and shoot with my plasma gunners. I put Oath of Moment on the Redemptor Dreadnought. The Terminators have moved up. My captain's moved up. My Dreadnought's moved up. All things being well, I can get that lieutenant off that objective, this lot off the centre objective, and then round the back we've got my assault marines, my jump intercessors. They've dropped down. They're going to do the action to get me 4 points. I might possibly drop a whirlwind shot on the intercessors just to maybe get rid of 1 or 2 of them, and then hopefully that puts the odds back in my favour for the intercessors to go beat them up. So that's the plan. Let's see how the shooting phase goes. Okay, so here's the plan. 3 bolt guns and a bolt pistol into the eliminators, then 4 bolt guns into that lieutenant, multi-melter gun into that tank, and then the Rhino will see what's left. I've got my melter guns ready. The blue dice are the multi-melter hitting a 4, and the melter gun hits on a 3 against the executioner. Yeet! So that's 2 hits. They both need 5s to damage it. 1's done it. It's going to be AP minus. Yeah, so AP -4, but you've got cover, so AP -3 puts you on a 6-up save.
Yep.
Yep, gets through. That's going to be just D6 damage, isn't it?
No, the multi-melter. He's within 12.
They're only 18-inch range multi-melters.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's 3 damage off you.
Yep.
Puts it down to 5.
Yeah, so he's back, dude.
I'll take that. Okay, now the 4 marines that can see him because he's a lone operative, are going to go for that lieutenant, and I hit him on a 4+. Go on, lads. Show him the old school bolt that can still do something. Wounded him on a 4. Nothing, they can't do anything. There you go, old school bolters for you. And then what do we say? 3 bolt guns and a bolt pistol into those lads over there.
So they've got stealth as well?
Yeah. Oh dear. 4 hits. 2 armour saves. 3 up. Yep. Oh, well, that's tactical marines for you, ladies and gentlemen.
So how the Rhinos?
Now the Rhino's going to have to put everything into that lieutenant, or do I put the missile into the tank? Could kill it.
Good.
Could kill it, but then he'd be alive and he'd get you an objective. Now, you know what? That's not getting you objective. He is. So
The Rhinos going to be -1 to hit the tank up.
Yeah, I'm going for him.
Yeah.
I'm going for him. I want to kill him.
Way, so.
I'm putting everything into him. I want him off the objective. That's getting you points. So the Stormbolter first. Let's get the bad dice rolls out the way. Hit him once. Didn't even hurt him. Doesn't matter. Hunter Killer got him, that's why. No, it didn't miss.
So does the Hunter Killer normally hit on 2?
Let's find out. I'm glad Andy knows the rules. So Hunter Killer's actually hit on a 2+, so that did hit him. So I need to wound him on a 2+. There it is.
Yep, so AP -3, so I drop to -2 because I'm in cover.
It's 5 up.
Nope.
Got him. Unless you want a CP re-roll it.
Well, it's damage D6, so you can still mess up. So,
I could, but I've got a CP myself.
That's a 5. No, we're risk.
Okay, well, damage is a 1.
He did mess up.
I want rid of him. I want rid of him. Don't you do it. I got him. I got him. Oh no, you've got Feel No Pain.
Oh yeah, I do. So I've got 3. So I've got past 2.
You've got to pass 2 Feel No Pains. Oh, do I have to get him? God, he took some killing, didn't he?
I do have a CP reroll.
You can't CP reroll Feel No Pains, that's why I said it on your save. Well,
he did a good job.
I had to kill him with an anti-tank rocket to get rid of him. But you've lost an objective. Right, so that plan worked. Just. Next plan, clear the centre. The Redemptor, the overmoment target, I'm going to start with the Plasma Gun squad, then the Stern Guard squad, because they've got devastating wounds against him as well. We'll start with them and see where we go from there with the Terminators, the Captain and the Dreadnought. First up, an overcharging plasma cannon. Gets 2 shots. Hitting on a 4 with a reroll for off of moment. Nah, so it's 1 hit. It's going to wound on I believe it's going to wound on a 5, goes to a 4 because of off of moment. Nah, it didn't do anything. Do you then kill yourself? He did not. The plasma gunner, he missed twice, off of moment. He's rolled 4 1s in a row. Let's get a different dice for your...
Was he overcharged?
He overcharged, but he did not kill himself. And then the bolt gun hits twice. What's the bolt gun do, something? No. Well, that was absolutely brilliant. Right, the Stern Guard.
Right.
Okay, next up, the Stern Guard. The two closest ones within 12, they hit on a 3 and they've got an extra shot each as well. So that's almost a full house. Yeah, it's a full house. And then these lads are wounded on a 5. 6s are devastating wounds and they get re-rolls because of awful moment. It's a good job because that was absolutely nothing. Oh, come on, why? So that's a dev wound.
Yeah, so he's down to...
Crikey. Yeah. My dice rolling is horrific. 4s for these lads. Oh, come. What am I supposed to do? 3 hits. 3 6s, please. No. Try again. Have you ever seen dice rolling this bad in your life? So my Dreadnought injured a Reaver with its Stormbolter and its last cannons going into the Redemptor.
So my hit?
Yeah, hit him. Wounded him.
Yep.
-3. You'll be able to claim a bit. Oh no, you won't be able to claim cover from that because of where movement.
So it's going to be a 6, yeah?
Nope, gets through. Would you like to CP that one?
No, I thought it was 6.
Okay, so this is D6 plus 1. So, no, it's D6 because of the Redemptor. 5 wounds off the Redemptor.
Yes, 6.
So it puts it down to 6. Ooh. You know what? Captain for free is going to grenade it. And put just the rest of the shots is going to go into the Reavers. So Captain Dross lobs some crack grenades at that Redemptor. Have it. That's 2 more mortal wounds off the Redemptor. It's down to 4. And then I'll do the rest of the shooting into the Reavers. Okay, next up, Terminators. 4 crack missiles into the Redemptor, and then all the Stormbolters into the Reavers. So I'll just roll for the crack missiles now, see if they can take out that stupid Redemptor. Die. So that's 3 hits, roll it again. All hit. So these are going to be wounding on 4s. Only the 1, of course. -2, so -1. Got through. You sure don't want to CP that one? It's a free up save.
Yeah, I'll CP that.
Yep. Still failed. Just 1 damage off it. Yep, it's down to 3. So now I'll do all the Stormbolters into the Reavers. Okay, yeah, so obviously 1 damage off the Redemptor, leaving it on 3, and then I've just caused 11 saves to the Reavers with the Stormbolters. One of them's already injured.
1. So 2 full die.
2 full Reavers die and 1's injured. Okay, last but not least, I am going to put the whirlwind shot across the board into those intercessors indirect, so it'll be D6 plus 4. So that's 7 shots. Hitting on a 4. But it's my dice and I missed every single shot. Have you ever seen dice rolling this horrendous in your life? It's not even the Nurgle dice. Okay, so charge phase. So first up, the Terminators will go for the Redemptor, and then the Captain will see how they get on. So they've rolled a 6, so the Terminators are into the Redemptor, and then I'll charge the Captain into the Reavers. Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm rolling for, he's right in front of them. Ooh, is he going to make it? Yes. Who'd have thought it? Okay, I'll start proceedings with Captain Druss. He's activated his finest hour, so he can get rid of these Reavers. Plus, it might make a bit of space for the Terminators to pile a few more into the Dreadnought. So, he's got 9 attacks, hits on a 2. Yeah, he missed 3 times, that's his finest hour wasted. And then his 6 hits, these wound on freeze with dev wounds. No dev wounds, but they're all wounded, all at -2. Okay, so that's 6 -2 saves.
The pilots. So that kills the wounded guy, kills the other guy. I'm taking you the least damage too, yeah?
Yes.
Yep, and then 2 wounds on the lieutenant.
Okay. The Sergeant of the Tactical Marines with his power axe. He hit 3 times. He's strength 5, so he needs freeze. That's 3 wounds, -2, damage 1. Yeah, he strikes him down. While checking the Chaplain and the Terminator rules, I realised I could have had feel no pain against those sniper shots that hit him earlier. Never mind. You live and learn, don't you? So the Terminators, I've got 1 chain fist and then 4 power fists. So we'll start with the chain fist. He hits on a 2+ because the Terminator's attacking the over moment target with a reroll, but it doesn't matter because he hit with all of them anyway. And it's his anti-vehicle free up. So it's 2 AP -2, I believe.
Yep.
So you got
AP -2.
So 4s.
Yep.
Yes, he takes a wound.
Yep,
Puts him down to 2. 4 power fists. Okay, the 4 power fists hitting on 2s, wound on 4s. With a reroll to hit. That's a full house. 4s to wound. That's 7 4-up saves for the Redemptor. So far you've...
Easily done it.
Oh, he's done it again. I'm sick of this. It's like playing Sam this with his rolls.
So 1 wound left.
Okay, the Redemptor to hit back against the Terminators, hitting on 4s.
So he gets 2 hits.
Yep.
Wound on 2s.
Yep.
AP -2, damage 3.
Yeah, failing both, because of course I do. So you kill the injured ones, you kill 2 Terminators. Okay, at the end of turn 2, we've added up like who did more for the objectives and more for the killings. It was Andy, so he got the big 16 primary. Then he got 8 on his secondaries because he completed Defence Stronghold. And then I got killed a unit and had an objective, so it's going to be 8. And then I did Establish Locust, so that's done. And then I'm getting rid of Cleanse for a CP. And then in Andy's turn 3, I'll be on 2 CP, so it's Primaris turn 3. Okay, Primaris turn 3. And he's got Secure No Man's Land that have 1 objective in the centre. Sorry, or 2 objectives in the centre for more points, and then Sabotage is do an action in a scenery piece outside of your deployment zone.
Yep.
If it's in your opponent's, I think you're getting more.
Yeah, so you point you double them.
Yeah. So, what's happened, Andy? Tells the story.
Right, well, my Eliminators and the Executioners stay where they are.
Yes.
The Reavers have deep struck in down here, in range of this objective, but crucially on the other side of the building, so they can't be shot by that lot.
Yes.
Captain's moved along with it. The Dreadnought, I used my CP to make sure he passed his battle shock, and he fell back out of combat, and the Terminators overwatched him.
And managed
And
to
finally
just
kill him.
Just get him.
Yeah, but my Blade Guard and my Intercessors are piled out. My tanks stay where they are. I put my oath at the moment on the Terminators, so I'm just going to blast them.
So anyways, we started blasting.
Yeah. My Stern Guard are coming around the corner.
Is he doing the sabotage by any chance?
Yeah, that lieutenant's gone into that building, he's going to do sabotage.
Yeah.
My Intercessors, I've moved around here so they can get line of sight to your guys. You're going to get some cover from them, but
Yeah.
they'll be able to hose you down with all the bolts.
Yes. Excellent.
Fingers crossed.
So, shooting phase, yeah?
Yep.
Start off the shooting phase. The Executioner is going to put its missile pod and its laser destroyer into the Rhino, and then everything else into the 5-man tactical squad with the 2 melter guns.
Yeah,
Are you bracketed by any chance?
yes, I am, because I've got 5 wounds left, so I'm back now.
Excellent.
So I'm hitting off 4 with a laser destroyer.
Laser destroyer.
He's done it once.
One hit. Needs a
3 to wound.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, strength 16. Yeah, you're not.
Oh.
Yeah, well, good job I put the Icarus missile bomb into it as well.
Which couldn't possibly kill it. One hit.
Hit once. Wounded him.
Nice.
AP -1 damage 2.
AB -1. Yeah, so 2 damage off the Rhino, it's down to 8.
Yep, then everything else going into those.
I'll get back to you about that. Okay, so after all the weapons shot, it just left the Tactical Marine with the multi-melter left, so what are you doing, Andy?
Yeah, so the Librarian's going to smite the multi-melter, and the 3 Snipers going to shoot this squad.
Mind the bullets! Are you doing an overcharged version?
No, I'm just doing the normal version. It's D3 damage anyway.
Okay, smite.
So D6.
Oh,
6.
oh dear.
Hit 1 3s.
Oh dear. Strength is it?
5.
Okay.
So it'll be 3 to wound anyway, and I'll follow charging. So 2 wounds.
AP?
-1.
Okay.
D3.
Cause? He lived.
And he's totally fine, is he?
He's totally fine. He's going to melt. He's going to multi-melt that executioner.
3 Snipers. Hit your squad 3 times.
Yes.
Wound him once.
Yep.
AP -2 damage.
Yeah, you
3.
take out one of these. Okay, so the captain from the 4-boss captain is hoying grenades into the Terminators.
That's 3.
3, yeah, and I will use my Feel No Pain ability now that I've remembered that I've got. Well, not remembered, realised I have. 4+. Yeah, so it keeps the Terminator alive. It's got 1 wound left. His infiltrators shooting at the Terminators.
Yep, so the move slate on 3s.
Nothing.
No, those are to hit.
Oh.
On the target, remember?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
So I'll be wounded on 4s.
At the strength 5.
No, the strength 4, but I got this one to wound.
Oh, of course, yeah, new wolf.
Yeah.
Super duper.
So 4 wounds, no AP.
Yeah, 2. Oof.
Oh well.
So,
That's
takes one out, injures another.
Yeah, then
Okay, next up, this unit of intercessors are going to fire into my Terminators. I am going to pay my last CP on Armour of Contempt against that.
yeah, so 20 bolt shots, and I'll do the crack grenade after.
Yep.
You've got a wounded guy, haven't you? So
Almost a full house.
1 miss.
1 miss out of all that. Then it'd be forced to wound. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's
1 free in there.
5,
Yeah.
10, 12.
12. Yeah, that's why I played Armour of Contempt against him, because otherwise these would be free ups. But this is 12 2-ups. So, kills off the Terminator. More save from a crack grenade that hit. Yeah, passed it. So next up, the Impulsor's going to put full payload into the Terminators, I assume, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get back to you.
Yeah, so that's checks in.
Okay, so the Impulsor took out a Terminator, and now the Repulsor is going to fire at the 2 remaining Terminators and the Chaplain.
Yep.
I'll let you know we're good on. So after the Repulsor finished firing, it killed off one of the Cyclones and injured the other Cyclone. So have you got anyone else left to even shoot at them?
No, there's still a guy I have to go, but I'm not shooting at the moment. We're going to do these intercessors down here. Into your assault intercessors.
Okay, so over here we got a bajillion shots into my jump intercessors, aka submarines.
No.
Yep, doesn't matter.
I'll do the crack grenade first, because it's damage D3. So hit you. 29.
Nope. Yeah, you wait. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Take the one in cover. No, he still gets it. So take 2 wounds.
That's D3 damage you take.
Yeah.
And the bolters. Bolts to wound. That's what I get. No.
Okay, 7 saves. AP -1. Oh wait, there's like 2 in cover, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we'll start with them. So he dies, and the other one who's in cover. He's got a wound left. Yeah, he's still got a wound left. He's now dead. Then a 4+ save, so I lose 2.5.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, so this unit of Stern Guard, what are you doing? You're putting 5 Stern Guard into the Terminators plus both the heavy bolters.
5 including the 2 heavy bolters.
So 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 and the 2 heavy bolters. Then 5 Stern Guard are going to shoot your Stern Guard, and the Librarian's going to shoot your Stern Guard as well.
Okay.
He's not overcharging his smite.
He's not overcharging his smite.
Yeah. 4s.
No, they're hit on freeze now, they're heavy bolters. Not been updated, hasn't it?
Well, no, it says 4 here.
In the errata, they changed it so they hit on freeze. Or everything I just said, it was for heavy intercessors that did that change too.
So those 4 hit, another one's going to go in for sustain. And these are rerolls. So another one in for sustain.
Freeze.
Yep. And devastating wounds, so that's 2 sets of devastating. And I just get a reroll wounds to stern guard. That's another devastating, so 4 saves at AP -1.
Yes.
Then 6 devastating wounds.
4 saves at AP -1, so I fail. Actually, I should get cover off that.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
So I pass all them, but then I've got how many devastating wounds about? 6.
3. Yeah.
Also 6. Feel no pains.
But don't devastating wounds will go in the pairs.
Yes, I think they do.
Yeah. So
the first one that passed, second one passed 1. I mean, leaves them in 1. So he dies. Rifles. God, this is getting confusing. Yes.
Yep, so they all hit.
Yep, 4s, re-rolling.
3. But
Yeah,
one's devastating.
He's not in cover, the chaplain, so he takes 2 wounds and then a dev wound, which he doesn't pass. So I think he's got 2 wounds left. The next 5 stern guard into my stern guard.
Yeah. So wounded on 4s, so that's a devastating wound and 1 armor save.
Yep. Yeah, failed it, so you kill off a stern guard. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do. 5 hits, 5 shots for the smite.
Yeah. So I hit with 3 of them.
Yep.
Wounds on 3s. That's 2. AP -1, so you're going to get your normal save.
Yep. Of course, I fail both. What is going on with my dice this game?
First one is 3. Second one's 2.
Last squad to fire will be those Reavers with the carbines, trying to take out the plasma cannon squad.
So hit on 3s. That was a very good boys. Wounded on 4s. That's 1 wound, no AP, nice 1.
Yeah, I'm alright. So, charges, what's happening?
Yep, so Blade Guard obviously going to charge your chaplain.
My chaplain?
Yep.
Okay.
So that might be a bit tricky, you might have to...
You'll be able to, just stay an inch away from the captain, you'll be alright. That the plan?
No, actually, so I'm going to charge them both.
You going to charge both?
Yeah.
Okie dokes. Let's do it.
Yeah, why not?
Let's dance.
8, yep.
Yeah, easy done it. So the Blade Guard are into the chaplain and the captain.
Yep. So I'll do that one first.
We'll teach you that we actually are good guys. And he's going to try a bit of a longbow with an 8-inch charge over here.
No.
Nah, he's fluffed it up. So it's just the Blade Guard.
Yep.
Yeah? Right, let's dance.
One's got to go into the chaplain.
Okay, I'm going to, for free from my captain, I'm going to put Armour of Contempt onto my tactical squad.
Right.
So you've got 1 Blade Guard going for the chaplain, 2 Blade Guard going for
the captain's unit. Yeah.
the captain, yeah, and you've shows the fight stance of reroll 1s to wound, yeah?
Yeah.
And obviously the chaplain's an overwhelming target.
We roll a hit roll of 1.
Alright.
It's not going to matter against the chaplain, but it might matter against the other one.
Yep.
So against the chaplain first. Yep, hit on 3s.
Nice, full house.
Yep.
You strike him down.
Yep, strength 5, you took this 5.
So freeze, yeah.
Yep, so 2. AP -2, damage 2.
Okay, I need to make both of these, don't I? Because I've only got 2.
Yeah, you got 4 plus invulnerable.
2 4+ invulnerable saves for the chaplain. Come on. He did it! Oh, God. Finally, I made a save for a Terminator.
Yep, then the other 2 into the captain's unit.
Yeah, they get a reroll of 1s, which you roll 2 of. Nice. For another full house.
Yeah, so I wound them on 3s.
Yes. Oh my God, that's 2 full houses.
Yep.
Naughty, naughty,
So
naughty.
8. So
I'm gonna.
it's going to lose 3 straight away, aren't you?
I get armour saves, right?
Oh yeah, it's AP -2. So
They'll save me -1 because I played Armour of Contempt.
yeah.
So 3 4-ups. So I lose 1.
Lose 1 from the first batch, so you got 2 more.
Yeah, so that's 1 more, so it leaves the sergeant.
Yeah, so you got 3 left between the sergeant and the captain.
Sergeant still lives, so 2 more, is it? Yeah, we'll
Well, yeah,
come
you
back.
have 1 more for the sergeant.
Sergeant dies, and then
Yeah,
one of them, my
captain.
captain, who takes 2 wounds. Okay, so Captain Druss I'll strike you giants down. So that's 5 hits. Strength 6, so freeze. So it's 3 wounds at -2, but you'll be on your 4+ vulnerable save.
Yeah.
Yeah, he strikes one of them down.
Yeah. What damage is it?
2, yeah. Then the chaplain. Next up, the chaplain. See if he can donk one of the blade guard. He hits on a 2. No, not rolling like that, he won't. But 2. Oh, he nearly got 1. So he donks another blade guard, puts him on 1 wound remaining. Yeah. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of turn 3 for the Primaris, and he's on 12 points so far for killing. For the primary. He's killed a unit, and then he had more primary than me. Objectives, I mean. And then he got 5 points for secure no man's land, and then sabotage is complete at the end of my turn. So going into my turn 3, you've got 1 CP.
Yeah.
So it's Firstborn turn 3 now. Okay, so Firstborn turn 3. I've drawn secure no man's land. That's the same one Andy's just had. That's get 2 objectives in no man's land. I'm on it. So, recover assets. It's just not the right time or place for that secondary. That's going to be CP at the end of the turn. I've got 1 CP. Whirlwind is reversed. Draw line of sight to the Sternguard veterans who need to die. So they are the off moment target. My Dreadnought is stomping over to go give them a pimp slap. The tactical marines also shuffled along, still managing my objective, and they got a rocket launcher. We've got the Sternguard veterans are going to try and stop that lieutenant from sabotaging that building. My other tactical marines have moved up just in case they need the help. If the Sternguard deal with him, they'll then plasma those intercessors to death. Obviously the chaplain and the captain are both scrapping out with the blade guard. Over this side of the battlefield, basically what I did is, as I advanced my tactical squad up, and they rolled enough to reach the objective, and then I jumped my multi-belter into my Rhino, who parked alongside them, meaning I out or see the Reavers on the objective, so it's now mine. So as long as I get that objective in the centre, which means I've got to charge the combat wind and control it on the objective, I then get secure no man's land. If I kill him, then I stop Andy scoring some points as well. And then my assault marines are gonna fight the intercessors at the back. That's where we're at. Shooting phase. Okay, I'm going to use my only CP on grenades to try and blow up at least 1 intercessor, then hopefully get another one with my impact hits, and then I should hopefully win the fight. So grenades, 4+. Yeah, I get 1 of them.
Yeah, well, close guy, I'm not
Bam.
going to use that grenade launcher anymore.
Next thing I need to know, am I going to stop the sabotage? So I'll have these 2 Sternguard veterans. They're going to shoot into that Reaver lieutenant. Got 6 shots. That's 3 hits. The wound.
Check, make sure he doesn't have stealth.
Wound him on a 4. Oh, I've rolled a triple 1.
No.
I apologise for my dice rolling, ladies and gentlemen. This must be frustrating to watch. It's frustrating to be part of. Right, I'm just going to have to plasma cannon him to death.
Are you upcharging?
Yes. Plasma cannon. 3 shots. I hit him twice. I wounded him twice.
So you're...
Just roll, see what you roll, mate.
Your AP -5, you should be like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pass 1, fail 1.
Yeah, it's 2 damage off him. He does not die. The plasma gunner missed him twice. Well done. And then there's a bolt gun. Hits him twice. He's got 1 armor save from a bolt gun.
Yes, man.
Oh dear.
So,
My Dreadnought is going to have to step up. I don't care. I'm putting everything into that lieutenant. I want him dead. Las cannon missed, obviously, because it's my dice rolling in this game. And then we've got the Storm Bolter. Hit him twice. Wounded him twice. Please die. He does not die. Oh, God. Right. This is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. My dice have betrayed me. So it's just going to be a missile launch, a crack missile, and a bolter shot at them. So, missile, obviously a crack. Wounded, it's a crack.
at the Sternguard?
Sternguard, yeah. You taking that one in cover?
Yep.
He died. Oh, wait, hang on.
No,
Did he die? He did die. He rolled a 3. So, and then a bolter shot. Hit. Didn't do anything. Next up, Whirlwind. We'll put everything into the stern guard. So it'll be D6 plus 5 for its missile launcher. Oh, come on! That's 5 AP minus. Well, you're going to take them on cover, so it'll be AP minus 1.
No. I think there's one guy out close and we kill the first because it's the guy close to you good enough. So 2 guys that aren't covered. They're close to you good enough, the rest of them will be covered. Well, the 2 guys that aren't covered survived, so go in. So then they died.
Yes.
Then one other guy covered, yep. So first 3 guys died.
So basically what you were doing there is you were killing off the ones closest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. May as well make the life of your dreadnought harder.
Okay. And then I said everything, so that means the hunter-killer missile, hit, wounded.
Yep. Yep, fine.
Yep.
It's only AP minus 2, isn't it?
I think it's AP minus possibly 3, but you're in cover anyway, so
yeah,
it matter.
So it's going to drop to 2 anyway.
This is not going well. Okay, let's cap off this terrible shooting phase with the Rhino with the multi-melter shooting at the Executioner. So the multi-melter out the top, double hit, excellent. Needs to roll a 5 or a 6. Yep, that's 1.
You're within 9.
Got a 6-up save, just 1.
Yep. So,
Nope, gets through. Would you like to CP that?
Nope.
And was I within 9?
Yep.
So this is D6 plus 2. This is 4 damage.
He's got 5 wounds left.
Yep, so it's got a wound remaining.
Yep, so Stormbolter. It's all down to you.
It's all down to the Stormbolter. Stormbolter hit twice. Needs to roll double 6. It rolled A6. Yes!
Oh, I did it as well.
Would you like to CP that roll?
I want something else.
You can let the Executioner die?
Yeah, we'll let the Executioner die.
Does it explode?
No.
It does not explode. I got the Executioner with a Stormbolter off a Rhino. My goodness.
I want the CP for a dirty trick.
Wants a CP for a dirty trick. Okay, so that's all my shooting phase done with, so it's time for some charges. Okay, so Andy's playing a stratagem for the Vanguard detachment, which is you can fall back when you get charged for D6 if it's 6 inches if it's 4 boss or scout, but you have to roll if it's not.
Yeah.
So you get 6 inches.
Yeah, so
I'll see what my charge is. It's a 4.
you need a 5.
Yeah, they're not in. Oh, crumbs. My Dreadnought charging into the stern guard. He's rolled a 4. He's fluffed that as well. I do apologise for my dice roll, and I don't know if some gypsies put a curse on me or something. I'm not sure what's going on. Stern guard will try and charge that lieutenant. Rolled a 7. I'll have to check that in a second. And then my tactical marines against the blade guard. Yeah, they've rolled far too much because it's an unnecessary amount.
Yeah, it's 5 or 2, of course.
2 stern guard are just going to, I don't know, shake this build and make him fall off. So, you've got the sergeant with his power fist. Let me check how many dice here. 4 attacks from the sergeant to the stern guard, 2 hits. 1 wound, minus 2, 5 up.
It's a 5.
Come on.
Survive.
And the other one has got a close combat with 4 attacks. He's only hit twice. My dice roll, and I do apologise for this. It's one save.
Survive.
He dies.
Oh.
I nearly swore. God, I'm having to actually crawl through barbed wire to achieve anything. Right, so that's that. Now we're charging in tactical marines. They've got 6 attacks. Stick the boot in. Are you going to go reroll 1s this time? For your invulnerable saves?
Yeah.
It's 5 hits from the tactical marines. They're angry. They're not that angry. Oh no, 3 wounds. 3
No AP though.
Nah.
Please.
Well done, lads. Next up, the blade guard. One of them's going to try and strike down the chaplain. The other one's going to try and strike down the tactical marines.
Yep, so the one against the chaplain. Both. So 3 hits.
Yep.
I'll be winning them all.
Freeze.
Yep. So 1 wound.
Yep, 4. He's live.
Yep, then the one's against the tactical wound.
Yep.
So wounded on 3s, yep.
Yep.
Yep, so only 1 wound, AP minus 2.
It kills off a bolter marine. Next up, Captain Dross. That's gonna be... Yep, that's 4 invulnerable saves, you get reroll 1s. So... he kills the blade guard.
Yep, kills them all.
Strikes them all down, and he'll consolidate to get in range of the objective. Okay, at the end of turn 3 I managed to even the score. The score exactly the same as Andy because I killed more, but he had more objectives at the start of his turn. And then I did secure no man's land like he did, and I got 5. So that's secure no man's land done, get rid of recover assets for a CP, so that means going into Andy's turn 4 will be on 2 CP. So it's Primaris Space Marines turn 4. Okay, Primaris Marines turn 4, what's happening?
Right, so I spent my seat, I do behind enemy lines.
Yep.
Which I can't do.
Yes.
So I used my CP to get rid of sabotage and got bring it down.
Which you can do.
Yeah, because you've still got a few vehicles left on the board.
Yep.
So my eliminators have shockingly again stayed where they are.
No one saw it coming.
Yeah. Then my weavers have moved into the building.
Yes.
To claim that objective. They've lowered your OC by 1, so now they have that objective.
Yes.
Captain's moved back to the edge of the building so you can charge up the grenades again.
Yeah.
The intercessors and impulsor have moved into the centre. Where you have blast and all those fools in the middle.
Yeah, and they're taking the objective back, yeah.
So, over the moment, your dreadnought on the other side, the stern guard's moved in to get some close range shots.
Yes.
And the repulsor's moved over to get a clean line of sight to it.
Yes.
My intercessors basically moved back to where they were before they fell back.
Yes.
So they can blast those assault intercessors and maybe charge whatever's left.
Bang!
I'm just going to try and ignore your whirlwind and the little 5 tactical guys over there for the moment.
Right, let's get some shooting done there.
Yeah.
And he's going to start the shooting phase with 4 bolt rifles into
The assault intercessors.
assault marines.
So 2 of them completing this.
Yeah. 4s.
So 4 wounds, AP -1, damage 1 a pop.
Yes, you kill off a assault marine. In the centre here, these 5 intercessors are going to fire into my stern guard veterans.
Yeah, that's more like it, boys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 4-up saves for the stern guard. I lose one of them. The impulsor is going to put everything into that stern guard veteran sergeant with the power fist, see if we can get rid of him.
So Sky Talon.
Yeah.
So if they miss, they will go back in because sustain hits 1.
Yeah, bam. 4's re-rolling.
No, it doesn't have twin linked.
But the Sky Talon doesn't have twin linked?
Nope.
Alright.
Well, it gets 8 shots.
That's pretty good.
So 4 wounds, no AP.
4 wounds and no AP. He's dead.
It's going to chuck a grenade and then shoot the chaplain if he's still alive.
Yep.
The other 5 will shoot your captain.
Okay.
So grenade.
My chaplain's dead. Infiltrators into the captain.
Then 4s. That's 4 wounds, no AP.
Okay, freeze. Uh-oh. Oh no. What is going on?
3 wounds.
He has just took 3 wounds. I cannot. Whoever's got my voodoo doll, can you please just make it roll good dice, please? Okay, next up, the stern guard shooting into my dreadnought. I'm going to have to play Armour of Contempt against them.
Yeah, so heavy bolters.
Yep.
And the librarian's going to use his overcharge.
Okay.
Just for the extra point of AP.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just 1 hit so far. Got off a moment.
Oh yeah.
Oof, oof.
So those 3 come out, 2 more go back into 5. Yeah, so 5 goes on to 4s.
Yeah, you get a re-roll.
That's 4 so far.
Yeah.
And 2 of them are devastating. So 4 saves and a pair of
Yeah,
devastating.
4 2 up. So make all them, then 2 dev wounds.
Yep.
So it's down to, I think they have 8, so it's down to 6.
Yeah, so
Got the bolt rifles. Needing 5s and 6s.
that's... Yeah, actually, we're just going to go bishop or what.
Fair enough.
Take wounds. That's 3 plus 1 save.
Yep, 1 save. I make that so it takes 3 more. So lastly, the repulsor, just do its Gatling gun first, only has to roll 3 6s and it's dead. I haven't got armor contempt against that no more because that's not how it works anymore, is it? So, roll for a moment. 1 more 2 in there. Yeah. 10 hits, if you roll 3 6s, it's dead.
2 6s.
2 6s.
What's your toughness?
Toughness 9.
So 4s.
Yeah, so it's 5 armor saves, yeah?
5 armor saves, no AP.
It's alive on a wound.
Heavy bolters then?
Heavy bolters.
Yep, so 2 hits.
Yeah, 4s.
Both wound.
3s. Yeah, you get him. Does he
explode?
blow up? He does not blow up. The librarian failed his hazardous check, so he's got a wound remaining. Over this side of the battlefield, we've got some Reavers and we've got some snipers.
Yeah, so the Reaver's going to blast the squad in front.
Okay, it's 10 shots.
So hit on 3s. And then 4s. 1 wound, no 18.
He's still wounded 1. Yeah, then you've got your snipers and your librarian.
Yeah, so they're going to shoot your D10.
They shoot the rhino?
Yeah.
Okay.
The librarian's going to go for his big smite.
Big smite.
Yeah, so D6 shots.
Big smite, big smite. All I want to do is do it. Big smite, big smite.
So hits 3 times.
Yep.
Wounded on 5s.
Just 1.
Yep, devastating though.
Oh, it's devastating.
Yep,
All
devastating
right.
D3 damage.
Yep.
2.
I would have made that third. Damn it.
8 isn't super hazardous.
Okay, so 3 snipers.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
All it.
Yep. Now you want to roll 6s.
I need 5, so we're going to 6 is devastating. That's 3 devastating.
Yes, it's down to 5. Everybody's shot, so we're going to do some charges. I'll get back to you.
So these are
The intercessors are in over there. The intercessors have charged into the centre there with Captain Druss and the 2 tactical marines, and then we've got the Reavers are fighting the tactical marines over on this side of the battlefield.
Yeah.
So where are you starting?
we'll start with those intercessors in the middle because your captain
can interrupt.
Yeah.
So because you're stopping me from interrupting, instead I will play only in Death Just Duty End because it's 2 CP. I've got 1 CP left. I'm a captain, so reduce its cost by 1. So spent all my CP. If Druss dies, he'll still attack. Okay, so two intercessors attacking Druss.
Yeah.
Yep. Forced to wound, but get a reroll 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. Do you still get that while even though your dudes are dead?
No, as far as I know, just does the objective. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's 3 saves. You don't get the lieutenant ability once the lieutenant dies. The objective one, I mean. So we've got 3 armor saves for Captain Druss. He fails, he dies, but he's going to go down swinging.
Yep, so
Sugar, we're going down swinging. Attacks from the chainsword into the tactical marines.
Oh, he's loving it. That's 1 wound.
1 wound minus 1. Yes, fine. Then 6 attacks.
Beat him to the. Oh well. He's surviving. There's 1 wound.
Yeah, they're okay.
Oh well, this will go for captain.
So Captain Druss, as he's getting dragged down, he starts swinging. 2s, all hit. 3s, 3 wounds, minus 2. 3 dice, 5 up. So he takes out 2 of them, and then we've got my 2 tactical marines. Oops! 2 hits, 1 wound. Next fight, we've got 3 intercessors, and then the sergeant of the intercessors has a power sword.
Hit the ball, guys. Roll that again. 2 saves.
2 saves, 3 up. Obviously you kill 1, so that just leaves my sergeant versus your sergeant.
Yep, so power weapons, 4 attacks.
Oh, he's going to live.
Wound him on 3 though.
Yeah, you wounded him. Yeah, you wounded him. He's got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
So, my assault sergeant to attack back. Assault sergeant hitting back, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wound on freeze, 1 wound, -2. Yeah, he cuts down that injured intercessor. Next up, the Reavers, and Andy throwing dice everywhere, attacking the tactical marines.
Yeah, so the normal guys. Laying in with the fists. That's 6.
Yeah, they kill the tactical marine.
Yeah, inside of this guy. All hit.
Yeah. 3 from him.
AP -1.
Yeah, he takes down another. So it's 2 down. My attack's back, so I've got Sergeant with a power fist. Hits once, of course. It doesn't wound, of course, because my dice rolling. The other dude hits twice and does nothing, of course. Of course. Right, the end of Andy's turn 4, he scored 8 points as primary, 1 for having an objective and 1 for killing a unit. And he's got 2 points for bring it down.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get rid of behind enemy lines, yeah?
I'm going to get rid of that for CP, so I have some of this turn.
So yeah, 2 CP going into Firstborn, turn 4.
Yeah.
Okay, Firstborn, turn 4. I'm trying my best, despite my terrible units and my absolutely horrendous dice rolling. Right, I've got 1 CP. I've got behind enemy lines. I'll show you what I'm doing. I've got engage on all fronts. I'll show you what I'm doing. So, engage on all fronts is table quarters. I've got this table quarter. I've got that table quarter. And over there, that side, I've got behind enemy lines. And I've got engage on all fronts because this absolute mad lad with 1 wound has left combat and he's jumped to there. Now, I can score I believe I can score the objectives at the end of the turn 5, so you could hop to that. I just need the whirlwind to blast these space marines to pieces. Hopefully it does that. That'll get me some points at the end anyway for secondaries. These 2 tactical marines, they failed battle shock, but I risked it for a chocolate biscuit and they fell back but none of them died. There's no point in them just getting killed in combat there. Might as well give Andy something to think about. These lads fell back behind this terrain because why get shot to death by the Stern Guard veterans? Obviously Whirlwind is going to put some missiles into those intercessors over there. Then over here my multi-melter jumped out, he's on the objective. I put Awful Moment onto these Reavers, hopefully so the Power Fist can punch them. They are battle shocked unfortunately. Rhino healed up a wound, so that's where we're at shooting wise. I'm going to put a multi-melter. Can't really see anyone unfortunately, so just the Rhino's going to shoot at them over there, do nothing. I think that's it for shooting, or just the whirlwind. So I'll tell you what, while I'm here, that storm bolter at those eliminators, yeah, hit them 3 times, or they've probably got stealth over there. Probably it's only 2 hits. Did nothing anyway. Let's all move on from that. 2 bolt pistols from the tactical marines into the Reavers. They both hit. The 1 wounded, so it's 1 armor save for a Reaver. Get bolt pistoled in the face. Bam! How'd you like them apples? And then the whirlwind. At the intercessors on the other side of the board, don't roll really badly. What am I supposed to do?
Armour of Contempt.
His armour of contempt. What am I supposed to do, ladies and gentlemen, with these dice rolls? 1 hit. Wounded. 3 blown save. There we go. Well, you can't say I'm not trying. You know what I mean? You can't say I'm not trying. Charge phase. Rhino into those Reavers. He's in. Tank shock. Let's do it. That's 4, 6, 9, 5 and 6. 2. This is 1 dead, 1 injured. No, don't put it like that. I want the rear of the
that was the wounded guy.
No, I want the Rhino's rear, so it's still down, touching the objective. That's the front, but never mind.
First. 3 wounds.
Yeah, how many dice was that you just rolled?
9.
Alright. Okay.
3 attacks each from the normal guys.
Yeah, so how many wounds was it?
3.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Then you get your sergeant with his knife.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to lift it up, hasn't he?
Yeah, nothing from him. So I've got my sergeant with power fist. He hit once, he's got awful moment. He hits 3 times. Wounds on 2s. Oh, he's a hero. 5 ups. Yeah, he punches 2 reavers to death. Oh, I should have done the tactical marine first. Oh, well, never mind. Tactical marine only hits once. Wounds on a 3. Yeah, it's 1 armor save. Yeah, so there we go. There we go. Okay, at the end of Andy's turn, he scooped up his. Are you scooping 2 units up?
Yeah, 2 Phobos units.
2 Phobos units. What is that for 1 CP?
Yeah.
So you got.
So I've got nothing.
Yeah, but them 2 units have gone into strategic reserve.
Yeah, and then obviously I can bring them on straight away.
He's going to bring them back on in turn 5.
Yeah,
so just need to do my score first. Okay, at the end of Firstborn turn 4, I only got 4 points on primary for an objective. I didn't kill anybody, so I got 5 points for engaging off front and behind enemy lines added together. So they're both achieved both of them. Going into the final, Andy's final turn, I get 1 CP, so it's over to Primaris' final turn, turn 5. Okay, final turn for the Primaris. It's looking good. He's drawn assassination. You get the points automatically because he's killed all my characters, and then no prisoners. Perfect. Kill stuff.
Yeah.
What's happening?
So, we was stayed in combat.
Yes.
At the end of my movement phase, my captain came on from here, so they're 9 inches away.
Yes.
Now, I didn't realise this at the time, but his enhancement that lets him shoot after moving doesn't say he can't charge.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what the other the lieutenant can do.
Yeah.
So you can fire at the rhino,
Yeah,
then move 6 inches, and then charge into the
so that's why
tacticals.
So I made the rhino the open bomb target. The intercessor and the impulsors who took on try and chip those 6 wounds off it.
Yeah, you have to make sure you fire him first.
Yeah.
Otherwise he won't be able to do his move.
Obviously.
Yeah.
The repulsor didn't really have a target, so he just pulled around here to finish off those tactical marines.
Yeah.
The stern guard had pulled back behind, just in case you draw no prisoners. So I don't want to give you a whirlwind and easy shots at them.
Yes.
Then I moved my intercessor over here to shoot the guy because he was hiding here.
Yes.
He ran away using the stratagem of yours.
Yes.
So I decided to bring my librarian and his eliminators on here.
I activated Andy's trap card, and the snipers reappeared.
Yeah, so he's going to
Damn.
get mine bulleted now. At least he won't have devastating wounds, got moved.
Hey, shooting phase. Start the shooting phase with some mind bullets.
Yeah, well, I'll come down here.
Alright, yeah, do it. Mind bullets. Two mind bullets. Both hit.
Strength 5. So both wound.
Give us me, I'm going to dice. He dies to mind bullets.
Yep.
Ah, my mind. The captain and his infiltrators are going to shoot, and then he'll do his cheeky little move after
The
shooting.
captain's bolt hits.
Wounds it, nice.
AP minus 2 damage to.
Yeah, 2 damage off the rhino. It's down to 4.
Then it's 5 boys with 2 shots each.
Goodbye, sweet rhino. It's off a moment as well.
Yeah.
Almost
Only
a full house.
So
5.
So just the 1. No AP damage.
The 5 and a 6 I saw there. It's 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's another wound off it. It's down to 3.
Yep.
Then you get a move 6 inches.
Yep.
Canny that, like. Very canny. So
Yeah, the move's so good I didn't realise I could do it.
yeah. So 3 wounds left on the rhino. Then you've got these intercessors and this impulsor.
Yep, so I'll do the intercessors first. That's 12 shots off that.
It's so good that new intercessor rule.
Yeah.
You get rerolls.
So 5's to wound again. So
Yep.
number 3. AP minus 1 damage 1.
Yeah, you'll get a bit of cover. So it's got 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
It's got 2 wounds remaining. You've got the impulsors full payload as well, yeah?
Yep, so let's see how far away he is. He's more than 12, so 22 shots from that. Stone water.
Yeah. 8 shots from the main gun.
Yep, and there's Talon. This has got sustained hits.
Beautiful. Gone a day to fish.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, well.
It worked out.
Full house anyway.
Yeah, then another 3 going for sustained
Yep.
hits. One.
What's that, 4 saves?
Yep, 4 no AP damage 1.
Yeah, takes it out.
Does it explode?
Explode, please. No, it didn't explode. So that's the Rhino gone. Overmoment target done. It's not looking good. Right, so I take it the repulsor is going to put the entire payload into these 2 tactical marines. I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, Dark Souls writing, they died. Last thing, Captain and his infiltrator is going to charge into the 2 tactical marines.
I need more than the 3. Yeah.
Okay, they're in. Captain draws his big old sweaty combat. Do you think they made the combat knife better because it's actually cool in Space Marine 2?
Did they make it better? I didn't notice.
All combat blades get AP -1 now.
Yeah, but I thought they did that with the chainsaws, but AP -1 as well.
No, it was brand new, that. I thought because it's kind of cool in the game that they thought, you know what, let's make them cool on the tabletop.
Hit on 2s.
Yeah.
Good job he's getting rerolls.
What's he got the rerolls for?
Oh no, sorry. I thought it was around now. I just saw you open one target with one of my guys. Yeah, so it's 4.
Yeah.
So 3 wounds. I may as well use
Free-
use a free reroll.
Yeah, no, well. So 3 -1. Yes, he stabs 1 slightly. Then you got what, 15 attacks from the infiltrators.
Yeah.
Just stick the boot in and just hit you with the bolt guns.
2, 3, 4. 5. That's 5, 9.
9, eh? Not bad.
No AP.
Close combat infiltrators. The sergeant's got a wound left. A sergeant, a little tiny sergeant, look at him, bless him. He's going to attack at the Reavers because he's got the overmoment on them, so freeze to hit. He doesn't even need off. Doesn't even need it. The 3 wounds as well. Yeah, he punches the Reavers to death.
So you know what? That gives you the objective.
Oh, baby. What a hero. What an absolute hero. Okay, yeah, so final turn for Andy. He did really well. Got 12 points so far on primary. He could get another 4 if he ended up killing more than me. And then 10 points on secondaries because you did no prisoners for maximum and you'd already achieved assassination.
Yep. So then I've got 2 CP going to your turn.
So it's final turn for the Firstborn. It'll be quick because I only have 2 units.
3.
Oh, I've got 4? My God. Might be a long turn. Okay, guys, final. Oh, God, I sound like I've been crying. I have been. I tried my hardest, guys, but I've drawn Area Denial and then I drew Containment. I was like, oh my God, 2 terrible cards to get the end of the game. So I spent my CP and I got Bring It Down. Even more terrible. So here's the plan. Basically, I felt that these 2 tactical marines passed their battle shocks. So the sergeant, the power fist, after being a hero and punching the Reavers to death, hopped over that plasma pipe tube thing. I put off moment on the infiltrators. I'm going to multi-melt them and whirlwind them, and then that'll be game. And I've lost, but I'm going to try and give Andy a bloody nose in the final turn and maybe get rid of that unit there. I just need to not roll a 1 with my whirlwind. Yeah. First up, multi-melter, try and blast 2 infiltrators to death. 1 hit, got off of moment, 2 hits. Wounded on a 2, both wounded. That's 2, well, that's just 2 dead. So,
2 what?
2 infiltrators dead. 1 was damaged 7, the other one was damaged 6. Next up, the whirlwind. I probably shouldn't have fired that multi-melter first, but here we are. So yeah, for you mean Armour of Contempt. So D6, I rolled a 4. Okay, so that's 7 shots at the captain's unit of infiltrators. I get -1 to hit because of your army rule, yeah?
Yeah.
And then re-roll because of a moment, end up with 6 hits. This is strength 8, so it wounds on a 2. That's 5 at AP -2, but you've got Armour Contempt, so it's AP
I'm covered to your 12 inches, so 3 + 5 6.
Alright, yeah, sound.
So you get 1.
Well, I get 1 of them. Hooray! Brilliant. That's the game over.
Okay. Hang on. Fill up there. Yeah, you get.
Yeah, so that was, yeah. Let's do the scores. Yeah, we've added it all up there at the end, and it's big 94 points to the Primaris Marines and 68 points to the Firstborn, so that makes it a Space Marines victory.
don't count them all victory though, because all your models aren't.
At least my army won.
Yeah. Well done, good go.
Well done you. I'd just like to start by apologising for my dice rolling there. I know I'm normally bad, but that was atrocious. Do you know what I mean? Especially when, even if the dice rolls are good, you've got no AP or nothing at the end of it, so you need at least the wounds to get through. You've got no backing up after the fact with the stats. Jesus, that was a struggle.
Yeah.
It's almost like the Primaris are like Space Marines, but a bit better.
Yeah. I have a feeling Games Workshop just, what they need to do is drop the points cost of tackle Marines and just go, no, but then people might buy
They don't want that.
They want people buying Primaris. So like,
they're going in.
Yeah, so it's like, let's make the Intercessors better and do absolutely nothing for those guys.
Yeah. I actually would rather they still had the index rule. You know, they had the index rule where they could fall back, shoot and charge.
Oh, yeah.
But you couldn't combat squad them.
Yeah,
combat squad, people like, and then they give them combat squad. That's actually worse.
Yeah.
I'd rather they actually could do something tactical.
Yeah, one of those units that need 2 rules.
Yes, like intercessors.
So, yeah.
But they're not going to, because intercessors are here to take over. But I'm just glad I got to dust off the Firstborn. But you got to, as per usual, you've got to pick a man of the match for your army, which is my army, but your army today.
I'll be honest with you, it's quite hard. We did quite well.
I think everyone did. I think everyone pulled away a bit, didn't they?
I think it might actually be the Eliminators. Just when they came in, just capped that pool over there, got me some no prisoners points, just sat there not being able to get shot at all. So
I think
you just really couldn't do anything, you just had to ignore them.
Yeah, it was a good combo of units that you used, and I think you used your movement stuff quite well as well to get about the board. And
obviously the dirty tricks were really fun. Yeah, I do like this way you play with them.
I don't know whether to pick as my man of the match that sergeant who just biffed the Reavers at the end of the game just because it was cool, or I'm going to go for Captain Dross. He was just cool. And he took the centre, and he went down swinging as well, which what we like. Yeah,
eventually, yeah.
But yeah, if there's any Firstborn fans out there, let us know. And then, like at the beginning of the video, if you think that maybe we should set up a heresy game on the channel, but I'll get the Night Haunter painted up, and maybe we have a showdown between Lehman Russ and Night Haunter, or Ferrus Manus and the Night Haunter. Try and set some up like that. That'd be cool. I've absolutely no idea how to play, but I don't know how to play any of the games. So
well, to be fair, I've also got Anger on a home that which made a promise long ago. They paid a heap of max I've given him.
I do like the Angron model, not the new one. I don't like that new one. I don't like that new one.
That's why some product models I can't buy, which is like...
With wings up here, no. But, if you want, let me know about that. If you're interested in seeing that, I might dip my toe in, you never know. Just be cool.
Those are the deep prime max, cool.
Yeah, so let me know on that regard. And we'll see you in the next one.
That's it.